Alright, what's up guys? We're here again. We're going to be continuing Legend of Legaia. Last time we got our crap kicked in and found out real quick we need to go level. I also ended up getting a gift from one of our followers who gifted us a hefty amount of jerky, so we will be trying that because it was personally recommended by them. So, looking forward to that as I stare at the bags and drool. Alright. Let's see what we got going on. I know we just lost to the boss, Songi, so I guess we'll run around and level a bit and see if we can get some gear drops and then go try to fight him. We're also kind of in bad condition with no MP or anything like that. I just used an item and didn't mean to. Gonna be one of those days. Fingers was on the wrong button. Oh, hey, what up, Ryder? Was just talking about the jerky that got here. We're gonna be testing it a little bit later. But otherwise, I'm pretty good. Had a little bit of health issues yesterday night and this morning, but a little better right now. We're functional. I mean, it's been better than it has been in a while. I know it sounds bad when I say, oh yeah, health issues, but like there for a while it was getting to be like 4 or 5 days a week. So I will gladly take, 1 to 3 days a week. It's an improvement. But how are you doing today? And how was yesterday? And we're not too many more weeks out from a birthday stream for me. So I think this might be the first birthday in a long time that I've actively tried to be excited about, even though I don't really have anything planned other than a stream. Come on. I'm also waiting for food because I yet again forgot to eat today, and waiting for it to get through here. Okay, wrapping up finals. I just got a few assignments left. Nice. I know it's always stressful there near the end, but it'll be worth it once you get through it. Sorry. Grilled cheese and tomato soup. Is that by choice or is that poor bin food? That doesn't sound like your normal go-to. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though, grilled cheese and tomato soup's pretty good. Oh yeah, 100%. I do the same thing, but I do what is known as hobo stew, where I just go through the fridge and just find whatever is going bad and I make soup out of it. If it's not supposed to be in soup, I typically will cut it up so fine that it just boils down. It is good, but it's like it's one of those good combinations that like I have to be craving it for the grilled cheese and tomato soup. Yeah, I can't eat Kraft macaroni or macaroni and cheese for a multitude of reasons. Chicken fingers, yeah, they're not bad. But peanut butter and jelly is always good. But I'm like I prefer peanut butter and apple butter, but that's because of my grandmother slash not my real grandmother. It was of my sister's side. She, the one that went to jail. She always made me apple butter, so I was like super attached to that because of that reason. Nice. Yeah. Some of the roommates don't do leftovers, so that's a way of bypassing leftovers being left behind as combining them. Making new food out of old food. Like my ancestors. Yeah. I do miss that, like, about the snow. Uh, like, the grilled cheese, tomato soup, and then put Oliverio peppers in the grilled cheese. And then, sometimes I'll do, like, a Tabasco-based tomato soup. Nice. I like strawberry preserves, but it's not as good as some things. I did have rhubarb jelly one time. I would probably do a lot of illegal things to get a hold of that again. Um, Dude, Tabasco and ramen soup's good, but if you get the cup of noodles and you use Cajun spice, oh my god. And then you mix that with red hot sauce. It's so good. Something about the saltiness of the noodles and stuff just mixed so well with it. That was like my... Yeah, dude, Frank's Red Hot is... There's no other hot sauce as good as it. And I know it's because it's vinegar based that I really like it like that, but it's still phenomenal. Pretty much in auto mode here, just trying to get some levels so we can continue forth because we got whipped up one. I am glad that I got the big bags of the jerky, by the way, because it was much more satisfying seeing 3 giant bags of jerky. Because I really haven't seen this much jerky since I was a kid, living in the mountains, hunting deer, turning it into deer jerky. But used to make my own hot wings. I would use Frank's Red Hot buffalo sauce, or I'd use Tabasco brand buffalo sauce. Oh man, I've actually never done my own wings. Yeah, I'm actually excited about it. I do. It's pretty hard for me to not like jerky. If I can still enjoy the plasticky flavor of the store jerky, we're good. I just, oh man, my mouth is watering, my back is hard. Like I need the jerky, but I'm resisting temptation. Nice. What'd you do to get the crispy wings out of the air fryer? Did you spritz oil on it as it was cooking here and there? Dude, I had Slim Jims. Like someone gifted or gave me Slim Jims or picked up Slim Jims for me when they were coming home from work, and they got me two of them, and it was just, dude, it tastes so bad nowadays, and it's almost like it's because the oil's missing out of the Slim Jims. That's what it feels like. It just tastes like dry dog food because of it, and they're not as spicy as they used to be. Like, not they were never hot or anything like that, but like they had like no flavor spice. Also, we got a couple more days for the new Doom game to come out, so I might stream that as a heads up. Just depends. A light dredge in flour combined with some baking powder, just enough to coat. That's actually really good. A lot of work. I mean, not a lot of work, but like beyond the beaten path of normal, you know? That sounds good though. Like I kind of want wings right now, but I have some Wendy's coming. Little one wanted some fries and nuggets. Yeah, that's true. Purchase wings from the grocery store. Oh, and cut them up. Nice. Dude, it's been so long since I've even had a guest. Like, I miss cooking for people because they're always like, dude, what is this that you've made? And how did you make it? I'm like, I don't know. It's just something I remember how to make. Like the stuffed mushrooms with with shredded steak and cheese and broth and stuff like that. Because everyone's like, "Oh, I hate mushrooms. I hate mushrooms," and then like they end up eating two entire massive baking sheets worth of them. Oh, dude, yeah. Wings are so expensive right now, and it's sad because chicken is like the cheapest of the meat. since I've had someone that I would consider a friend visiting the house, how many years have I been living here? It's coming up on 4, I think, now. So 4. It's been easily 6 or 7 years. Like, especially after Raven was born, most people just dipped. They're like, I don't know what's going on there. Like, she's different, and people just went away. Are we gonna lose right here? What the heck? Yeah, it is what it is, man. Hey, she is now. Like, don't get me wrong. I love her to death. But, like, those first 3 years, if I was anyone else, I wouldn't have been able to do it. I love her to death, but it's just the reality of it. She had so many combinations of issues that just made it impossible to get her to stop crying. But I toughed it out, made sure she was taken care of. Yeah, she was colicky, and then super autistic on top of it, non-communicative, digestive issues, the works. And then the sensory overload is crying because something, and then crying because crying. And then if you try to console her, then that would cause her to cry more. And it was rough. Hence why the roughhousing became such a thing, because that was the only way I could break the cycle. It's kind of like if you catch her off guard, it just jars her, and then she's like, oh, what was I doing? And that's the best way I figured out how to deal with it. I don't know if we'd say we're through it. She's a sassy little one, but at least she doesn't scream all the time now, because there was definitely, I think that was probably the closest to a true mental breakdown that I have ever been, because I'm audio sensory overload and smell. Those are the two things that can really trigger me, but it yeah. I mean, we got new hurdles now, but now she's a lot more self-sufficient. Like, if I'm busy and she can't tell me what she wants, she'll actually go get it, and that's a huge leap. Not saying that I specifically ignore her or anything like that, but I mean, all children need to have the ability to be somewhat self-sufficient, and that's a huge win in my opinion. Let this be a warning to anyone who dare to fart in your dinner. You will know. Yeah. It has caused a ton of fights. My sense of hearing and sense of smell. It's not that I particularly get mad about it, but I'll bring it up like, hey, you know, whatever that is stinks. And they're like, it has no smell to it. And I'm like, no, I promise you it does. And it causes a lot of frustrations at times, but I try to be super communicative about it and be gentle about saying stuff, but there's sometimes that there's just no way of saying it without it coming out bad. And that night someone will die. Yeah. I have I had an ex one time that her mom was real gross like that. Every time I'd go to cook something in the kitchen, she'd run in there to fart, and I got sick of that real quick, because that's nasty. And if she ever sees this stream, you know who you are. I have no remorse about that one. I'm curious, do you have any sense which you either love or hate? Yeah, there's definitely ones that I love to be around. Vinegar is a huge one. My food is here. Give me a second, sorry. No. But vinegar is a huge one. Like, I love the smell of vinegar. Any kind of peppers. Those are huge smells that I like have to. My biggest trigger smells is like negative trigger smells would be body odor. Specifically people not wiping themselves correctly, because I know a lot of people can't smell it, but I'll be walking around and it's just like a whole lot of people smell like ass, and I'm like, ugh, that's nasty. But I find myself really peaked when I go to the store and Indian food and there's amazing spices. Yes. Yeah, that's a thing. Like people smells and like I'll go to a restaurant, if the smell is not there, like I can't eat there. It doesn't even have to be a bad smell, but if it doesn't smell like good, then I don't trust their food. That's a really good Frosty. Let's see. Now we can save. But yeah. And it's funny because, like, there's some people's body odor that smells not bad. Like, you can tell it's body odor, but it has a scent of someone that is normally clean that has body odor. But it's the people that don't clean themselves over and over and over, or don't wipe or clean themselves down there, and it's awful. But what else is like a super trigger? Chapstick. There's like a specific chapstick I absolutely cannot stand, and cilantro. But the chapstick is like Burt's Bees, I think it is. There's something in that chapstick I cannot handle. I don't know what it is, but like I can smell when people have it on, and I don't have to be close to them, and it is like the worst smelling thing that I've ever smelled, and I have no idea why. And cilantro, I'm pretty sure I have the genetic. It just tastes like copper pennies and soap. Which sucks, because everyone's like, yeah, cilantro is amazing for cooking. And then I use it for cooking. I'm like, what the heck? Who put Dawn dish soap in my food? I already saved. Whatever. I'll just do it again just to be safe. Yep. There's another food that's tied to that too. I don't remember what it was, but I had it here recently, and I'm like, oh god. Cannot remember for the life of me what it is, though. Any kind of like organ meat That smell will kill me. Can't handle it. But that might be tied to PTSD as a kid. Another one that I have to smell is cat fur. I love to smell cat fur or squirrels. They have a very specific smell. I know a lot of people don't get to smell a squirrel, but they smell really good to me. Yeah, no blood sausage. I'm Polish and I don't want that. Ugh. Or blood pudding. Ugh. He's tolerating salsa and some Thai dishes, but never orders on my own or use it. Yeah. It sucks because, like, I love, like, the deli style, or not deli style, but the deli made, like, salsas and stuff like that from stores. But I always have to, like, be super picky choosy because a lot of them just load it with cilantro, and I'm like, ah. Yeah. How close are we to leveling? I feel like if we buy him an outfit, he'll be way better off. It's just he gets hit so hard. The third guy. Teacher. Oh, I can't even buy clothes for him. What the heck? That's why I didn't buy it. It's all good. I'll just upgrade her. I didn't want to add it to the items. Whatever. I'll just equip it now. Before I forget. Get more defense. I can't stand the smell of the outside in Florida. It's a really bad trigger because it's not so much the outside it is, but like when people go outside here, their hair smells like formaldehyde, and I have no idea why. Like, doesn't matter who it is. It could be dogs, it could be people, it could be Raven. Like, for some reason, the hair smells like formaldehyde. And it is just, it kills me. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people don't even know what that smell is because not many people actually work with it, but my prior relationship worked in pathology, so they always smelled like it when they come home. Mm-hmm. Heck yeah, Noah has the lightning magic now. It's a weird smell for sure. Honestly, I can't even describe it. It's definitely its own beast, but it's nasty. Cigarette smoke's pretty bad for me too, but it's tolerable. I don't generally hate like perfume or anything like that, but if it's like overly intense, I'll be tasting it for like 20-30 minutes, and I can't stand that. Does that goblin have boobs? No. It looked like it, but first I was like, what? Yeah. It's a gomboob. Yes, the last bee is invisible. Look, look, look. Maybe not that goblin, but some of the goblins that people depict. I'd let it happen. Unlike the plant. I know you have like a dislike to the plant, but as I'm wearing a Goblin Slayer shirt. My bad. Whoops. No, kissing that dead thing. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't have eyes or ears, so I don't think telling a no is gonna work. Like how we just walked into the forest and we're already jacked up. Wow! What you doing, baby girl? Did you get food? Yummy, yummy fries? What is it? What was that movie? Strange Science? That's kind of what it reminds me of for some reason. I think it's Strange Science. I don't know. It's been so long. That movie is like from the 80s. Ugh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe? Maybe be real genius. I don't know. But there was that weird plant. Yeah, I don't remember remember it for sure now. Mm. Horseradish. That's another one. I cannot tolerate any horseradish. That is the most vile, disgusting thing I've ever eaten in my life. Yeah. That one had the plant. Yeah, horseradish is like... Ugh. It's like a taste of mold with spoiled cabbage and a few other things. Trash. Ugh. Touches your tongue and tongue just screams like, hey, this shouldn't be here. This is gross. And it sucks because, like, I don't drink or anything like that, really. But I like the margarita, or not margarita, the Bloody Mary mixes. And they always want to put horseradish in it. I'm like, why? Just add chili peppers. Yeah, no, I'm good. Like, I've got food before and I didn't realize it had horseradish. Straight threw it in trash. Couldn't eat it. And I know that's super wasteful, but, like, it's not even one of those things, like, I can scrape it off and then eat around it. It tarnishes all the food. Blue cheese is the same way. I like it. Like, who eats cheese that tastes like lightning bugs? Why? Yeah. Blue cheese is awful. Like, why? It literally... Okay, so, you know, I don't go around eating lightning bugs, but as a kid, you know, you accidentally smash them or something like that in the mountains, and then, you know, if you touch your face, it's kind of like the apple bitter stuff that you could put on stuff to prevent cats from chewing. Like, once it's there, it's everywhere. And that's what it tastes like. Blue cheese tastes like lightning bugs. So people that eat blue cheese essentially just like to eat lightning bugs. That's what I believe at this point. And that's nasty. Mm. Sorry about that. Yes, I am the same way. Mozzarella, pepper jack, smoked jack, and cheddar. That's about all I can do, cheese-wise, anyway. Like, I could do provolone and stuff like that if I'm making pepperoni rolls, but, like... I definitely don't go out of my way to eat strange types of cheese. Man, that guy still didn't go down. Dang. That guy would have had like 6 combos right there. Oh, he actually learned ability? Oh, wait, yeah, because we just learned it at the town back there. I been trying to learn 3D printing the last couple days. Learn how to do CAD and stuff like that. I'm gonna see if I can make Raven some stuff with a 3D printer that I have access to. Feel like she'll have a lot of fun with some of that stuff. Would have been wise for me to heal my people, huh? Yeah. I just wish I had more space for stuff like that, but not there yet. That's actually what I'm eating, is a spicy chicken sandwich. Oh. Spicy is the only way to go. Yeah, spicy chicken sandwich, man. That's the only way to go. That's what I'm eating right now. Spicy chicken. No. This is like the worst 1v1 fight that I've seen. This guy is not impressing me. I know it's because he doesn't have his Seru, but like, come on. I was like, what is that weird texture in my Frosty? But I forgot it had caramel in it. And I'm like, oh god. I haven't had Chick-fil-A for many years, but I used to eat it pretty regularly at my second Radio Shack that I used to work at. That was so long ago now, though. That was like 18 years ago or some crap. Four scores and billion years ago. Alright, let's see. Did we even level at all? No, we didn't. Let's at least get that guy his level, and then we'll try to do the boss again. Yeah. Kind of hurts, but, you know. Is what it is. I mean, the last 10 to 12 years felt like it was wasted. So that's what bothers me when I think about it too much. But it is what it is. Now we're trying to do better things. Yeah. I mean, a lot of it's just been because it's been chaotic event after chaotic event after chaotic event. So, like, we never really had time to be outside of survival mode. So, flies by when you're in survival mode. Doesn't feel like it at the time, but... yeah. Pretty much. Like, my younger years, like, probably up to 16, I was overly hyperly aware of everything, so it just felt like I was stuck in time. Everything went real slow. And then the dark times come. I don't know. Once I hit, 17, 18, it just... time disappeared. Kind of like, you ever watch the movie Click? That's what it kind of feels like. Just kind of on autopilot, and then you wake up and you're like, why am I 35 years old? What the hell? 34, sorry. 35 in a month. Well, a couple weeks. Alright. Yeah. It was a good movie. Sad, but good. Not his normal role, but... If we don't make it past this tree, we might switch games for a little while. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, I'm the bad guy. You think you're awesome. My Frosty has melted. I'm sad. Oh yeah? Assassin ambush? Are you talking about like Assassin's Creed? Or another game? Return to Crodor. Or Crondor. Let's see. I don't think I've ever seen that either. It kind of looks like RuneScape. That's actually pretty cool looking. This guy talks a lot. It only bothers me because, you know, I've already been through here, but you know. Yeah, is it like turn-based, RTS? Alright, we're gonna open a can of whoop ass on this guy. Boop, boop, boop. Nice. That's good. I haven't logged into my GOG in years. I need to get on there and see what even games I have on there. They're just gonna pick on this one guy and knock him out. Yeah. I mostly use Prime and Green Man Gaming. All good, man. Enjoy your food or whatever you're doing. Damn it. They focused one dude down over and over and over. It's kind of annoying that it still used it on him even though he was passed out. Alright, let's see here. Man, that is not doing enough damage right now. How much health does these freaking things have? That's not going to be enough to save him. Um... We're really not getting a whole lot of time to be offensive, sadly. So he's not going to go down very fast. Hopefully he gets the heal off in time. It was a little better damage, but Still not what we need. Oh. Dang, 229 health. Let's see. What you doing, baby girl? You being a crazy girl? You being crazy? Yeah. Oh my god, we got one down. I think we might have this battle. It was not clean by any means. Come on, whip up on him. Ooh. That one wasn't as strong, but you know, still. Hopefully we get him this turn. Oh, nice. Oh, she actually got his power? What? That's pretty cool. I didn't even know that you could get those ones. I like how he's like, oh yeah, no, I won. I'm going home. Alright. Now we can revive the tree. Hello, little one. What brings you to my shop? What brings you to my shop, little one? She is very pleased. She has had fries. What do you got? What's that? Is that a sushi roll? Sushi roll. Sushi roll. Touch the tree. Put your hands on the wood. Yeah. Welcome back, my dude. Yay, the egg get hatched. Is it me you have chosen? Yeah. Kinda can't have two attached to the same person. Oh yeah, Ozma. Since you do not wish to open up your mind to me, please do not fear. We Rasur only exist to lend our strength, not control them. Will not tamper with it. And besides, I have chosen you just as you've submitted yourself to me and trust you with my very destiny. Never forget that. I'm counting on you and the future that you will create for us. I feel it, the strength in my arms. I mean, yeah, but I mean, they're kind of in a world where, like, the zombie apocalypse is happening. It's like, you either gotta accept it or, you know, become a monster, you know? I do like his as like an actual cesty or fist weapon. I hereby excommunicate you. Get lost. What? Broke the rules. Now I have to leave. Eh. Is she gonna go back to Realm or Elm Realm or Rim Elm? Yeah, whatever the main town was. I heard about what you did. There's really something. I'm so proud of you. Caused the thick mist in the mountain or northwest valley to thin, revealing a strange castle. I know you plan on going to that castle, don't you? I'm going to Rim Elm with you. You have more important things to worry about than a middle-aged woman like me. Is your heart made of stone? Yes. Yes, it is. If you don't go to the castle, then I'll go in your place. Dang. I like how they're like, oh yeah, we don't believe in the power of Sarah, but we entrust our future to you still. But get lost. I can't remember what kind of crazy stories tied into Sungi's. Sungi's, Saru. I know, right? Alright. Are we still able to eat food and stuff? Yeah. Raven's making her spaceship again. There's these styrofoam paddings that came in a big box that I ordered. And she likes to sit in it like it's a little go-kart or a spaceship. And she puts her little toys, which are her friends, as the driver and a passenger in their car, and it cracks me up. So you got her big self and then these 3 little toys that are driving her around. It's so funny. We don't need anything from that person. Let's see, bye. I think I got some pictures of her doing that too. I need to make, I don't know, maybe Instagram or something to post pictures of her and our daily interactions, because they are hilarious. This guy doesn't have anything we need. It's kind of funny, but sad at the same time that random people find more entertaining watching that little girl do the weird things that she does than her own family members. I didn't mean to click that. Okay, we already saved. We're healed up. I think they said northwest, but does that mean we have to go through the tunnel up here? Is that what it is? Yeah, it is. No. Yeah. It's always the little girls, dude. Like, I feel like they're the weird ones. Like, little boys just do what boys do. But the girls, you either got like princess or some weird, crazy child that does all kinds of funny stuff. Not really ever an in-between. Oh look, it's our best friend giving us kisses. Oh yeah. And it's always the type of sass that they have, like they don't even really realize they're being sassy, but it's hilarious and it's always like breakneck. Like everything's fine, they're playing, being cute as hell, and then all of a sudden you just get, you know, punched in the gut with some sass. Hmm. Mm. The ice cream made me sleepy. Bum, 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 bum. In about 15 minutes, we'll try the jerky. Can we get through here now? The itis, yeah. We unfortunately don't do that kind of stuff anymore. When it comes to holidays, like we have a small meal, but like it's not like the soul food knock you out and everyone goes to sleep after dinner. Crap, what did you say? What are you doing? No amount of brute strength to open that. I'm trying to think little one's favorite thing about Thanksgiving. I think it's probably cheesecake, to be honest. Because we always make like a fluffy cheesecake on Thanksgiving, and she loves it. Because it's essentially just whipped cream with cheesecake flavoring. I think it's just years of, you know, always being family drama, essentially. It kind of burnt me on the holidays. Like, I make sure little one has her little celebrations and stuff like that, but we don't do big things. It's not like we have anyone that comes over anyway. Just a couple of us. Okay. Where is this stupid castle? Oh, yeah, it's that thing. I don't know what the heck I was doing. I mean, I would make them. I'm not gonna let food go to waste. Why? Why am I so stretchy? Ugh. Ugh. I don't think I've, like, we kind of had Thanksgiving, but it's not like what everyone else does Thanksgiving. We just kind of like make food, we eat it, and then do our own thing. And usually it's like not a whole lot of food. Yeah. I'm not like a super big fan of turkey, but I'm not like utterly against it. I typically do like a ham because you can smoke ham and stuff like that, and it's so good. If you cook it long enough, it just tastes like bacon jerky. And then if you don't use all of it, you can make it in soup. Mm. Man, might have to get up and move around for a minute. Look at all the mist. It's coming from over there. This doesn't look like a castle so much as a little, just like fort of, or not fort, but like a rampart for, like armor supplies and stuff like that. I actually don't remember these at all in the game. Like what's inside generating the mist or anything. But this final castle to the enemy and will be heavily defended. Proceed with caution. Honestly, the biggest holidays that I have issues with is my birthday, which, you know, isn't a holiday. It's a holiday to me, but not to everyone else. And Christmas. Because I feel like those are always like the worst times throughout life. So I just like go into shutdown mode where I just go in defensive, and if something happens I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Yeah. I love when it's little one's birthday, and I wish I could take her more cool places, but unfortunately it doesn't always work out. But I always try to make sure she has tons of gifts and she has tons of snacks, because that was stuff I didn't really get. And she loves cupcakes. And by cupcakes I mean she loves to eat the icing off of them. So I always make sure she has enough cupcakes to eat all the icing she wants. Then, as long as she's happy, then I'm happy. Same for Christmas. At Christmas, I'm real bad about getting the little ones all kinds of gifts and then forgetting to do anything for myself, and I'm like, ah, shit. But at that time I'm like, whatever, it is what it is. And then I'll be like, oh, I'll get something after Christmas, and then I end up not doing it because I'm like, ah, it's already too late. Yeah, I guess. Is double-edged sword, because then you got people that are like, oh, you're just buying stuff for the kids, they're gonna waste it, blah 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 blah, and people naysay that too, and it's like, you know what, I don't care. They can do whatever they want with the candy they want, the toys they want, as long as they're happy and they have the things they want. I'm happy with that, because I didn't get that shit. But I mean, so far that seems to be okay, at least. I know, but that's one thing, like, not only as a dad with a little girl, like, you get a lot of unsolicited advice telling you how you should be a parent and time to be an adult and all that stuff, and it's like, I don't think you know what you're talking about. But then when they're autistic, autistic on top of it, people feel an excessive urge to tell you, oh, have you tried this? Have you tried this? No. In the 7, almost 8 years of her life, I have never considered to do very basic, mundane things that you're thinking of right now. Of course I did it. It was like the first things. Get out of here. Super frustrating. And some people will do that and they don't mean to come off that way. So, you know, most of the time I just suck it up and just let go about my business. But there's some people that I know that are just like, have no idea what they're talking about. They never want to pitch in to the development and want to give me unsolicited advice of how I should be a parent a certain way when, you know, they weren't a parent themselves when their kids were younger. Or better yet, when my family members try to tell me how to do things, I'm like, you have no power here. You guys missed that opportunity to have any input on that years ago. It's not what I wanted to do. They can eat corn the long way. Yep. Yeah, those people are special, kind of special though. Like, they eat the corn the long way, but they have the little corn holders on the end too, to get that extra width. I love those corn holders. As much as I just used it as a weapon, those things are awesome. Oh, that's something. Corn, like normal, you know, yellow corn that we have, or multicolored jewel corn, or baby corn. Or do you have some other corn that's your favorite? Or can you even eat corn? I forget. I think you said you liked corn because you were corn on the cob, if I remember correctly. I like how this place is easier to take down the monsters than it was in the forest. Kind of silly. You don't like baby corn? That's sad. I get it though. It's a texture thing for me, not so much the flavor. I just like the way that the little corn kernels like pop off the baby corn when you bite down on it. Nice. All still really good choices. Yeah. I hate when people just boil the corn. Like, it's not terrible, but it's like, man, there's so many better ways to cook the corn. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. The only thing I hate about doing it with the husk is I hate the little strings. Drives me insane. Because it's such a pain to get off after they've been cooked. Yeah. Grilling's nice. I need to try to salvage the grill that's outside and utilize it some this summer. Because I love grill food. in between housing situations. That's pretty much all I was able to get was grill food. So made a lot of grilled food there for like 6 months to 8 months or something like that. It's almost a year. But at least it was better than living in a car. Yeah, give me the experience. I like how her gauntlet has little wings now since it hit level 2. I didn't even look at my guy to see what his turned into. I don't remember. Fury boost. Is that a use item? Yep. Made some of the best burgers of my life a couple years back. Nice leaner, 85%. From butcher shop, flake salt, ground black pepper. Oh yeah. Worcestershire sauce is really good. I use it in a lot of cooking, especially soups. Like, it's surprising how far just a couple drops go to making soup super flavorful when it's like beef stew or vegetable soup. Grill them over an actual lump of hardwood. They were so lean that I decided to add fat and cook up a bunch of applewood smoked bacon on the add-on. Spooned some of the bacon fat onto the burgers, added like 4 or 5 slices of burger. Oh god, that does sound good. The last really good food that I grilled is in California. Like, the food here that I grilled wasn't bad, but like when I went out of my way to grill, is we made like 20 pounds of pork, chicken, and beef skewers. And all my coworkers and stuff like that came to my house, and it was me and my Armenian boss cooking it up. Man, we made so many of those, and they were so good. And by the time we were done, we didn't even get to eat but like 1 or 2 of them, because all of them were eaten up before we finished cooking. It had to have been like $300 or $400 worth of meat. Yeah. And we had soaked the chicken in lime and stuff like that too. It was good. So good. Something about the skewer, like, even if it's not like super spiced up, as long as you got salt and then something acidic on all the meat, it'll come out really, really good. I don't know. In most cases I prefer lemon, but lime takes a lot of like the gamey flavor out of stuff, it seems. But it's weird because like I don't super enjoy just a straight up lime. But lemons I can straight up eat all day long. Like, to the point my teeth will hurt. Yeah. We have uh, some kind of citrus tree on the property we're on right now. But, like, no matter what I do, they're super bitter. Like, not in a good way. But they look like oranges, but they have, like, I don't know, weird husks. But they're... I don't know. I don't know why, but they're just, like, super bitter. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a super big fan of limes, but, like, I use it for cooking. And I used lime for the battery acid salad the other day. But I kind of wish I would have just used the lime juice rather than throwing the limes themselves in. I feel like that would have been better off. Because the texture difference of the limes themselves were kind of weird. Did I backtrack? Yeah, I went backwards. My bad. Cannot stop yawning. I'm sorry. I brought out the urges. I would do the hot Italian sausage just as me. I deserve it, yeah. Well, if I was closer, man, we would grill out. Yeah. Alright, we need to heal. I need to muster up the strength and make it out of the house tomorrow and try to take Raven to the beach or something, I feel like. Ooh, a short sword. Yeah. There was a crazy thunderstorm that rolled through here earlier. Or I might have considered doing it today. I was actually out in one of my little comatose fits. And the lightning hit so hard that I swear it hit behind the house and woke me up. I was like, what the heck? Scared me. I usually don't jump to stuff like that, but man, that was loud. Also doesn't help that we have a bunch of crazy people around here, so, you know, when you hear big booms, you never know if it's, you know, someone blowing something up that they shouldn't, or or if it's just natural weather. Yeah. About 4 or 5 months ago, we had someone throw a propane tank into a burn pit. Yeah, I think people felt that one for like almost 12 miles or something like that. It was pretty crazy. But it sounded like it was just right out back, but it was like 2 miles from us. Or maybe a mile. It wasn't like super far from us, but still within safe distance. Yeah. Yeah. Full-size propane tank, that's super destructive. I wonder what man, I'm probably gonna pass out here soon, so I might have to call the stream somewhat short today. We'll do the jerky here in just a minute, because I'm starting to have a hard time with my thought process. What I was going to say is, I wonder what my little one's doing. She's being awful quiet. Alright. Dang it. I wanted to kill that bat. I wanted his powers. Shield elixir. Let's go back up this way. No, I don't think I have actually. Let's see. Very good if you like the idea of a potato chip with a different crunch, darker color, flavor. Exactly the case, but they are cooked a bit extra. Nice. I don't mind that as long as they're not kettle cooked. I cannot, for the life of me, enjoy the texture of kettle cooked chips, and it sucks because there's so many interesting, cool flavors for kettle cooked chips that I want to try, but I don't know, something about that texture I just cannot handle. So as long as they're not like kettle cooked chips, then we're good. All right, let's take a look here. If I can set up here. Yes, I can't handle that. Drives me insane. All right. Let's see. All right. So what one should I start with? We got the black pepper, the habanero, and then the death by jerky. These ones no longer have that. Nice. I'll have to take a look at those then. We're gonna try all three of these, but which one should I try first? I was thinking going black pepper up to the death by jerky, but yeah, that was my assumption too. All right. Got the black pepper. The box that came in kind of smelt like the jerky factory still. And it smelled so good. It actually kind of smells like they have Worcestershire sauce or Worcestershire sauce uh, in the bag. Mm, the flavor's really good. Kind of subtle at first. Meat's a little chewy because there's not any fat because it's low fat content, which is fine. I mean, overall, I give the black pepper a 7 out of 10. Considering that's still really good considering in the last 10 years I don't think I've had jerky go over like a 4 or 5. Um, all right, we got the habanero. You said the death by jerky was the best, I think. So that's the one I'm looking forward to. Whoo! You can smell the habanero in that though. The habanero is not bad, but I don't know about the zest flavor with it. I'd say it's probably there at the 7 too. It would be way better if it was a little more cooked, I feel like, but still overall really good jerky. I mean, I look forward to eating all of it. My mouth is watering just thinking about eating the death by jerky. Wonder if there's a big piece in here because I feel like a bigger piece would probably be better. Yeah. Phew, that initial hit of smell was intense. So what is the death by jerky supposed to be shooting for here? Also, the habanero on a spice chart for me, I'd probably put it on a 3. Like it's good. It's a good spice. Normal person, it would probably burn out, but it's enough spice to where it's spicy, but it's still flavorful, which is good. Wait, I want to see your facial expression when you look at the name of the hot sauce on the death jerky. Well, the other two bags, the labels wore off, but this one I can read. So let's see. Let's see. I like how they use ketchup in this. Oh no. It's kind of wore off, but I think it says East Armageddon hot, or yeah, East Armageddon hot sauce. Armageddon, huh? I don't know, man. Smells smells bitter. Not in a bad way, but like the bitter that you smell when it's like real spicy. All right. Gotta get my saliva built up. Hmm. So flavor wise, I definitely give it 8, 8.5 out of 10. Spice wise, it's not really that much more spicy than the habanero. I'd say probably a 4-ish. Yeah, 4-ish out of 10. Maybe it's the piece I got. I'll get another one from the bottom of the bag just to see. Then maybe it's spicier. Oh, there's one with like some pepper seeds and stuff. Let's hit that guy up. Yeah, that one has a stronger smell. I love spicy food though, like really. The spice intensity didn't really change. I mean, the multiplicative, like the more you eat, the spice kind of gets to you a little more. But I'd still put it around a 4-ish. But the flavor of the jerky that was in the bottom of the bag was like 2 times better. Pretty good stuff though. I'm excited to eat that. Hey Raven. Raven. Come here. Aw. You want to try a piece? Want a piece? No? You don't want to eat it? I'm done. You don't want it right now? Maybe later? No. Why no? Yeah. She says no right now, but she'll steal jerky later. She says thank you, Ryder. But yeah, I do wish it had like a little bit more fat for texture, but I also don't like super fatty things either. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Oh. Oh no. Are you running away already? You don't want to sit on the lap? No. Okay. Apparently, she just doesn't want anything to do with me right now. Crazy girl. Hi, Raven. Bye, Raven. Yeah, pretty much. All right. I think I'm gonna call it a short stream for right now. I'll probably go take at least a little bit of a lay down, and then if I wake back up in time, if I don't go completely down, then I will come back and stream again here in a bit. But I'm gonna lose my focus if I keep fighting it. So I do appreciate you showing up, and we will do more games here either later or tomorrow. I really enjoyed the. Oh yeah, it's real good. Like I don't show a lot of facial expressions a lot of times, so I know it sometimes comes off as sarcastic, but I actually do mean it's really good. But you have a good one, and again, we super appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next stream.